Yeah.
So Angela, I saw you're on. Hey, there's Virginia V. Hill.
Hi, Virginia.
Hi, Jim.
Hello,
Hi,
everybody.
Larry.
Jim,
Hi, Robbie.
Hey, guys.
Robbie.
Hi, Virginia.
Hi, Jean.
How are you, sweetheart?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good.
Good. Hi, Maria. Hi, Harry.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Good to see you.
Oh man, we need to go to Tia Sophia.
I know.
I know.
Is that Kathy?
Yes, hi, sweetie. How are you?
Good. Are they even open yet? Tia Sophia's?
I haven't been down to look. You know, we were reminiscing that was the last time Gia and I ever got to go
We
out
went
to
there.
eat.
Yeah. I think they closed.
There was a line the other day when we were on San Francisco. So they must be open like just partially.
Huh.
Carmen,
They're open for takeout.
Hi, Carmen. I think you're
Well-
right. I think it's 25% that's been allowed. So,
Yeah.
hey, come on down, Maria and Harry.
I know. We need our chili fix.
I know. Your colors aren't right. You need your green chili.
That's right. Hey, Arturo and Judy, this is really unusual that with you guys there on the camera and us here, I feel like I'm in two places at one time.
Everything's familiar, right?
Yeah. It's like I'm there and I'm here.
For you.
Say it again.
Maria, Harry, I've got a message for you.
What's that?
What's that?
I have a message for you.
Yeah,
What?
listen.
Yeah, we hired a lawyer this morning, see if New Mexico has squatters' rights.
Ah.
We're not leaving your place.
Cool.
Like I told you, I'm happier than you are. My Tio Arturo, I don't know if everybody knows my Tio Arturo from Rancho de Chimayo. And my Tia Judy, who's younger than I am, but I call her Tia. They're staying at our house in Santa Fe right now.
Nice.
Lucky us.
Yes. I went to the market the other day, so I was right near you at the rail yard.
Oh,
I
yeah.
kinda- I kind of thought about driving by, seeing if the house was A-okay. Yeah.
All
Thank
is
you.
well.
I appreciate it.
Hey, we went to the market this morning and got fresh roasted Chimayo green chili.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
oh, that's it. We're coming back.
I think we can go ahead and get started. James, you want to do the mute thing?
Yep, let's see here.
So, at least for the first part of the meeting, everybody's going to be muted, but we'll open it back up when we go around the room with introductions. But anyway, good afternoon. One of the co-founders of Voces de Santa Fe, along with Maria Montesconic and Stephen Ernest. And today we are celebrating 10 years of Voces de Santa Fe. Yay! So what I want to remind everybody is if you don't have the beverage of choice at hand there, take a moment and go grab something, and you'll see why here in a few minutes. But so a bit of a background, 10 years ago, a very small group of people crossed paths on, of all places, Facebook. We met at a Facebook group called You Know Your Old School Santa Fe. And through some randomly exchanged comments, this small group of people eventually realized that they had a common and abiding respect for the history and culture of Santa Fe and New Mexico. Eventually, this small group of people would form their own group and call it Voces de Santa Fe. For a time, the group remained relatively small and decided it was time to meet in person as much as it would be possible. So we eventually did meet as a small group, and the group began to add more members and host more gatherings over the years. And all of our members have contributed to a very content-rich group, adding thousands of pictures and stories to our Facebook group. And of course, the rest is history. Today, we have more than 1,800 members worldwide who continue to contribute their personal stories and pictures. And our in-person gatherings have kind of changed a bit, evolved into these Zoom kind of meetings because of the damn Corona virus. But we've adapted and we're doing well. Today, we have a great agenda. It's going to include about an 8-minute slideshow that kind of looks back at our 10 years. And we're also going to have entertainment from our very own John Michael and Edie. Thank you so much, John Michael and Edie. We appreciate it. So I would like to propose a toast and have a drink to Toast Voces and its mission, which is telling our history in our own voices. Que viva Voces de Santa Fe. Yay!
Ah.
All right.
Good afternoon.
Stephen, I want to let Stephen jump in here, and he's got a few words of wisdom for us. Hello, Stephen.
Good afternoon, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm so happy to see everybody, and this the kind of the adding a little bit to the background. I wanted to kind of run through some stuff. I think even before or right after we got onto this to that the first site that you were talking about, Jim, on Facebook. Kind of, I think it started one time when I was in town to check up on my dad, and we got together. Kent Hansen and Maria and I got and had breakfast at Tia Sophia's, talking about Tia's. And sure enough, it's kind of where this whole kind of theme kind of started percolating about, wonder what would happen if we did a thing. So,
that's right.
And so that's kind of where all that sort of started. And it just kind of took off from there and kind of grew, and people started adding themselves back in, and we started finding people from not only around New Mexico, but, you know, George Pomona's jumped in there, Pete Scott jumped in there, people, you know, from way far away, including myself, you know, jumping in there and kind of so interesting to see how all of it just kind of mushroomed up into such a grand and glorious thing that we've done. And I'm congratulating all of us for being together for 10 years in spite of we had a couple of little bumps along the way. We had one guy that was upset about somebody used the word gringo, and that turned into a big controversy. If you all remember that one. I think the way that ended was Ken Hansen was going to meet him at Ottawa Bridge and beat the shit out of him. So, you know, it was like, that's how we solved that problem. You go, Kent. So anyway, and then we had another one, you know, where some guy was, I don't know, he was grumpy about, somebody used the word plebe, and he was somebody who obviously didn't quite understand what that was about. In spite of all that, here we are, and we are 1,800 members stronger and ever better, and we're still together, and we've done so many fabulous things. There's just too many to mention, you know, and the quality of this whole experience. You know, we have you know, artists and photographers and dancers and authors, and you know, just so fabulous, such a fabulous experience with all of these wonderful Santa Fe and Northern New Mexico who we're so terribly interested in. We're still, the very most important thing is that we don't ever want to forget is that our most important gift here to ourselves is to maintain the oral history. The way that we get this stuff done is through ourselves, with exchanging ideas and exchanging histories with ourselves. And that's what's happened with this group, and it continues that way. So I just wanted to one more time, just to say thank you to you all. It's been such a fabulous thing. And onward and upward. Let's get forward and just keep going forward. Absolutely.
Hey. Maria?
Oh, okay. So I think you can hear me now, right? I think I was on mute.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Oh, okay, good. Well, Jim and Stephen said it all pretty much. I'm going to be introducing a video that I made representing what Jim and Stephen were just talking about, which is our 10-year journey. It was a labor of love to put this video together, and I think it represents the feelings that we have about everybody that's been part of our journey, including those who are no longer with us, that were responsible for where we are today. I just wanted to say two things. We will do a real celebration in person, hopefully sometime next year, and we'll do a big thing for our 10-year then. And the other thing I wanted my Tio Arturo to know is that the very first time we met, so in other words, 10 years ago, was at the Rancho de Chimayo. It was just a small group of us. And by coincidence, Tio, you were there and that day, and so was George Pomonas.
Yeah.
So that was our very first time. So the video that's to begin now, I hope you enjoy it. It's 8.5 minutes long. I hope when it's over, you say, well, that went by fast. There's 2 songs, and the photos that were chosen out of 50, I think we have between 15 and 20,000 photos right now on our Facebook site. So hopefully the photos will be as meaningful to you as they have been to me in putting it together. So let the video begin.
Thank you, Maria.
Something in your eyes makes me wanna lose myself. Makes me wanna lose myself in your arms. There's something in your voice that makes my heart beat fast. Hope this feeling lasts the rest of my life. If you knew how lonely my life has been, and how long I've been so alone. And if you I wanted someone to come along and change my life the way you've done. It feels like home to me. It feels like home to me. It feels like I'm all the way back where I come from. It feels like home to me. It feels like home to me. It feels like I'm all the way back where I belong. Something in your eyes makes me wanna lose myself. Makes me wanna lose myself in your arms. There's something heartbeat fast. Hope this feeling lasts the rest of my life. If you knew how lonely my life has been, and how long I've been so alone. And if you knew how I wanted someone to come along and change my life the way you've done. It feels like home to me. It feels like home to me. It feels like I'm all the way back where I come from. It feels like home to me. It feels like home to me. It feels like I'm all the way back where I belong. A window breaks down a long dark street, and a siren wails in the night. But I'm alright, 'cause I have you here with me, and I can almost see through the dark there is light. If you knew how much this moment means to me, and how long I've waited for your touch. And if you knew how happy you are making me, I never thought that I'd love anyone so much. It feels like home to me. It feels like home to me. It feels like I'm all the way back where I come from. It feels like home to me. It feels like home to me. Feels like I'm all the way back where I belong. It feels like I'm all the way back where I belong.
Precious memories, unseen angel, sent from somewhere to my soul. How they linger ever near me, and the sacred scenes unfold. Precious memories, how they linger, how they ever flood my soul. In the stillness of the midnight, sacred scenes unfold. Precious Father, loving Mother, fly across the lonely years, and old home scenes of my childhood in fond memory appear. Precious memories, how they linger, how they ever flood my soul. In the stillness of the midnight, precious sacred scenes unfold. As I travel on life's pathway, know not what the years may hold. And as I ponder, hope grows fonder. Precious memories flood my soul. Precious memories, how they linger, how they ever flood my soul. In the stillness of the midnight, precious sacred scenes unfold. Precious sacred scenes unfold.
Thank you, Maria. That was amazing. We're going to post a link to that slideshow, probably tomorrow sometime, so you can go back and watch it a second time, and so it'll be available for everybody to view. For those of you that, or for those of us that didn't get.
Everybody needs. Hey, Jim, everybody still seems to be muted on my screen. Can everybody unmute themselves? Kathy, you're muted.
Well, Stephen, I think
everybody is.
We may want to leave it that way because Michael and Edie are going to perform here in a moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So yeah, we should stay on mute for the time being. But I just wanted to make sure that Maria gets kudos for that slideshow. It was definitely. So now we are going to be entertaining.
Jim, I could. Oh, never mind.
Who's trying to talk? Who was that?
Harry Scully.
They might, if they have their phone by them and on the computer.
Yeah, you're good now. Did you want to say something, Maria?
Yeah, I didn't hear what you were saying, but the video, since I created it, was very jumpy from what the original looks like. So I don't know if Jim mentioned that you can find it on YouTube if you go to Voces 10-year anniversary. And I do suggest that you see it a second time. First of all, for some reason it repeated the beginning, and then it went to the beginning, and it kept jumping around a little bit. So if you go back a second time, then you can see it the way it was intended, and also catch up on some of the important photos that maybe you missed. So anyhow, I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, and I'll post the link to that video on our Facebook group later today, so everybody can go back in and see it. So now I want to introduce two of our favorite members, John Michael Herrera and Edie Gonzales. They have sang for us before, and we are very happy that they are here today to sing for us again. John Michael, tell us where you're coming to us from.
We are just off of Highway 14 at Edie Gonzales's house. Did I say Edie Gonzales or Speedy Gonzales? Yeah, we're just off Highway 14. We met up this week to just kind of go over a couple of things. You know, just a while ago, I was talking to Edie and I said, how long ago was it that we ran into each other? And basically we just ran into each other at Sandra DiPolito's house. Raquel invited me there. I don't know why I brought my guitar. And I did. And then I was like, Sandra DiPolito, she was my art teacher in junior high. And I got so excited and showed up there, started to sing, and then it just turned into a huge shindig. Miguel Padilla was there playing his flute, and then everybody singing along. So Jim, do you remember what year that was?
I'm guessing 2014.
It's been a minute. But since then, we've had the honor and privilege of doing a little bit of music for fiestas, for Voces, and just enjoying you guys, because I will honestly say that more than anything, I enjoy you guys. And I know that Edie feels the same way. Do you feel that way, Edie?
Absolutely.
So we have a couple of songs we want to do for you guys. And congratulations, Voces, on 10 years. 10 years.
Michael, hey,
yes.
Everybody on the call, if you're not already, there's either a gallery view or a speaker view on the top right. During the performance, you might want to go to speaker view, because then it'll stay on the artist. So.
Can you guys hear us okay?
You want me to do it now?
Yeah.
Where do you want to get you, everybody?
You're good to go.
Remember?
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
I think we want to see us too, so Edie's going to put us on speaker view as well. Oh, okay, there we are. All right, guys. So I think where this all really occurred was at Sandra DiPolito's house. There was a little Voces gathering, some wonderful little food and delights and some beverages. And I started to sing, and Edie was sitting off to my right, and Miguel was playing the flute. And we just didn't know what was going to happen, because we'd never done it before. But this was a song that I started to play, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Este amor apasionado, ando a todo alborotado por volver. Voy camino a la locura, aunque todo me tortura. Sé querer. Nos dejamos hace tiempo, pero me llegó el momento de perder. Tú tenías mucha razón, le hago caso al corazón y me muero por volver. Y volver, volver. a tus brazos otra vez. Llegaría hasta donde estés. Yo sé perder, quiero volver, volver, volver. Nos dejamos hace tiempo, pero me llegó el momento de perder. Tú tenías mucha razón, le hago caso al corazón y me muero por volver. Y volver, volver, volver a tus brazos otra vez. Llegaría hasta donde estés. Yo sé perder, quiero volver, volver,
Good job. I can hear you guys.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, Edie.
Thank you.
Boy, she has an awesome voice. Here's another one for you guys. Just gonna kind of jump right in to it. I want to say what an honor it's been to be able to sing with Edie, and I want to say that Voces is responsible completely for bringing us together. And just publicly, I've kind of hinted around the bush, but I want Edie to sing. I've been working on an album for about 13 years, and it's coming to fruition hopefully by next year, Fiestas, and I want Edie to be on the album. I've offered her an opportunity to sing a song, a lead song, her own song on the album as well. So the album is called Santa Fe y Fiesta. So look for it next year by Fiesta time, guys. Pray for us that we can get it done. And, again, it's spreading history and through music and through the love that comes through the songs that we sing. Here's one for you guys. Me caí de la nube que andaba como a 20.000 metros de altura. Por poquito que pierdo la vida, ese fue mi mejor aventura. Con la suerte caí entre los brazos de una linda y hermosa criatura. Me tapó con su lindo vestido y corriendo a esconderme llevó. Compró todo el cuerpo de besos y abrazaba conmigo lloró. Preguntaba que yo le dijera qué persona de allá me aventó. No le pude decir nada, solamente pensé en la maldad. Me subí hasta la nube más alta y tirarme a matar de verdad. Olvidar una ingrata perjura y en mi cara me supo engañar. Me tapó con su lindo vestido y corriendo a esconderme llevó. Me cubrió todo el cuerpo de besos y abrazaba conmigo lloró. Preguntaba que yo le dijera qué persona de allá me aventó.
No le pude decir nada, solamente pensé en la maldad. Me subí hasta la nube más alta y tirarme a matar de verdad. Olvidar una grata premura y en mi cara me supo engañar. Flor de las flores, flor de mi amor, vente conmigo, dame tu amor. Flor de las flores, flor de mi amor, vente conmigo y dame tu amor. Duerme siempre mi vida, la dueña de mis amores, y ven, flor de las flores, ven a hacerme feliz. Ayer fui a tu casa y no te vi, quien me lo manda y yo me dormí. Ayer fui a tu casa y no te vi, quien me lo manda y yo me dormí. Duerme siempre mi vida, la dueña de mis amores, y ven, flor de las flores, ven a hacerme feliz. Ayer fui a tu casa y tu daddy salió, quien me lo manda y yo regañó. Ayer fui a tu casa y tu daddy salió, quien me lo manda y me regañó. Duerme siempre mi vida, la dueña de mis amores, y ven, flor de las flores, ven a hacerme feliz. Y ven, flor de las flores, ven a hacerme feliz. Y ven, flor de las flores, ven a hacerme feliz.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, John Michael. Thank you, Edie. That was amazing as always. And
Thank you, Voces.
John Michael and Edie are going to do one more song for us to wrap up the meeting here in a few minutes. But next we want to get over to Stephen, and Stephen is going to help us go around the room and get some introductions done. Oh, you need to unmute, Stephen. James, can you unmute, Stephen?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Well, I don't know how exactly we want to do this. I mean, you know, we're all one big family here, but I just want to go around kind of. I'm seeing it that, of course, we have our venerated sort of Mother Superior of our group, Maria and Harry there, and the California on fire. Always love to see you all. I hope you all have your heads up and watch what's happening out there. Then there's our Kathy Tully down there in Nambe, or where are you living in? El Rancho, you're out in somewhere out there in the Milwaukee Valley. And I see Genia Wallace. I'm not sure whether I don't see a photograph of Genia out there, but hello, hi Genia. And there's Nancy Cook and Ron from La Cuenca.
Hey guys.
How fabulous to see you guys. Very, very good to see you. And then there's Raquel, Jim's beautiful daughter. And there's Rebecca. Now, Rebecca, I always love having Rebecca come because she always cries. She always cries. We love it whenever Rebecca comes through. She always cries.
Hey, can you
Rebecca's all the way from Canada. She's all from across the border. Yeah.
Lucky her.
We miss you, Rebecca. Yeah. And then there right next to her is my good old compadre. This is from Kent Hansen, you know. He's also the Espanol boy.
Oh, yeah.
And also boy. So, you know, that's such a great, good old buddy of mine. And then we have Virginia V. Hill up in the corner. Hi, Virginia. How's you doing, Your Honor? And then there's Sheldon Cano. I'm not sure that Michelle, you and I have met, but that you're here. And then there's right next to her is Nana, who's there you go. Hi, Nana. And then we just saw Michael and Edie. I don't know where they went. They went somewhere. And then there's Judy Heston.
Judy. Hi, sister. Hey, Jack.
Brought somebody, and then it's Carmen Gonzales. Hi, Carmen. Congratulations on your election win, by the way.
Thank you, although it's not a great time to be on a school board right now.
I'm sure. Then below there we have the world famous Arturo and Judy. Arturo is looking fabulous and well, and it's quite wonderful to see you, by the way, for everybody in the group too. It's really great to see you in Maria's house. We have had many functions there. We've had many get-togethers there in that wonderful, beautiful house, and you know it probably better than anybody. And then good to see you, Arturo. It really is good to see you. And then Gene, there's Adelina's boy. Gene Hill's with us today. Hi, Gene. How you doing, buddy?
Great. Thank you. Really glad to be here.
Great to see you again. And James Baca III, who's sort of our IT guru guy. Yeah.
Didn't do a very good job on that one, but hello, everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I'm seeing some people here that they don't have their camera up, but there's somebody named Libby, and then of course there's Edie, and then Angela Rubino. Angela, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, Angela.
I see you. I've not met you, but I noticed that you have a middle name is Pompeo.
Yeah, Pompeo.
Pompeo?
The real way of saying it is Pompeo.
Oh, okay.
I'm the one that.
The reason why I'm asking is I went to school with a guy named Paul Pompeo. We called him Paul Pompeo. Are you related to him at all?
I think so. I think his parents were my mom's first cousin.
Okay. Well, see, that's how tall, that's how small Santa Fe is. Where everybody is related to everybody.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Then we have Eric Baca. I don't know where Eric is. I don't see a photograph of him. And
Eric.
Then hi, Eric. And then Rick Martinez. Hello, Rick. How's everything going?
There he is.
There he is.
Hi, Rick.
Hey, Rick. Good to see you, man. Glad for you to be here. Yeah. So yeah, it's good to see everybody in this wonderful group.
I need to ask about that.
To meet some new people. And Libby showed up. There's Libby. There's her photograph. Yakety yak. Hi, Libby. I'm pleased to meet you too.
I don't
So,
think
you know,
yeah, he
I'm
did.
so happy to see everybody.
No.
Thank goodness for everybody being here. I hope you all are healthy and staying sane. And there's Eugenia Wallace showed up. There's her photograph.
Yeah.
Eugenia?
Hi, I'm here. I'm sorry, my camera wasn't working before, but I'm new to the group.
Okay, well, yeah, there you are.
I'm relatively new. I'm relatively new to the group, and thank you for allowing me in. And
absolutely.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm curious about I live in Marin County. I'm right by the Golden Gate Bridge. So I noticed you have a Golden Gate Bridge. Are you in San Francisco?
No, not right now, actually. I'm in Albuquerque. So that's
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a screensaver that popped up for me. But
okay.
I'm in Albuquerque.
Okay, just curious.
Born in Santa Fe and lived there for the early years of my life. Went to Española and then to Albuquerque. And then I left the state for a long time and I recently returned. But I still have a lot of relatives in Santa Fe and throughout the state.
Hi, Rio.
And there's Rio.
Oh, we'll talk later.
Okay,
And look
thank
who's
you.
there. Look who came in there.
Oh,
Hi, there's
yeah.
Diane. Hi, Diane.
Kathy, we don't care about you. We just want to see real.
I know, I'm gonna give him a headshot here.
So anyway,
You need to get a T-shirt for Rio.
okay, well,
Well,
stay
he
tuned.
had
Stay
one, but he
tuned.
outgrew it.
Stay tuned. Stephen's cooking something up for you guys. You're gonna see. It's gonna be fabulous. So
Yay.
that's all I've got, Jim. Thanks everybody. Thanks for being here. It was lovely to see you all.
Yeah, you know, I'm just kind of wondering, is there anybody out there that has a special memory that they might want to share relating to their attendance at any Voces functions or any special experience that you've had at any of our gatherings? Anybody?
I want
Hi, Jim? Yeah, okay. Yeah,
No, I just want to say nobody's changed at all in the last 10 years.
Go to hell for lying the same as you do for killing, you know.
I wanted to mention that the very, very first time we met, which was 10 years ago, was at Rancho de Chimayo. It was just a small group of us. And Theo, you happened to be there that day. And George Pomonas was in town. And we were all meeting for the first time, a lot of us. And I remember when Edie walked in, she was a little bit late. And I was sitting there. I was very nervous. I'm always nervous when I get up in front of the group, even if it doesn't look like it. But I was very nervous. And Edie walked in and I was really anxious. I was meeting her for the first time and I was anxious to meet her. I only knew her on Facebook and I asked her to sit by me. And I said, I'm really nervous. I said, you know how we Spanish girls are? We're kind of on the shy side. And she said, oh yeah. She says, do you want me to stand up and give you my comedy routine on Tia Clara? And I said, oh, okay. And she stood up and I went and found my Tio Arturo. He was working in the restaurant and I went and I grabbed him and I said, you have to come and see this young woman that's doing this comedy routine in the Red Room where my mom was born, in that Red Room. And Edie, I have loved you from the beginning. I'm so glad that we're friends. And thank you so much for doing what you've done for our Voces group.
Yeah, that's probably about.
Yeah, absolutely.
You need to do Tia Clara again. Oh, maybe she couldn't.
Oh, good thing you love me so much. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when John Michael and I did the fiesta music, we got up to do the dancing around and dancing in a line with the fiesta song. And I knocked over Maria's table that had this beautiful array of cupcakes for the birthday people, and they all went on the floor. I think Jim has a video of it.
Yes, I do.
Nice
I
comedy
do.
routine, Edie.
And you should have seen the look on George Pomonas' face when he saw what you did. It was hilarious.
Is that Lizzie?
That Lizzie?
Is that Lizzie?
Good.
There's Lizzie. Lizzie was born the weekend that we had our first thing at Chimayo. There she is.
Hi,
there she is.
Lizzie.
Hi, Lizzie.
Hi.
Our little mascot.
10 years old.
That's amazing. Just amazing.
Lizzie, along with my grandson Luke, are mascots. So yes,
absolutely, yeah. Very cool.
Virginia V. Hill, did you want to share something?
You know, gosh, there's so many memories that are really outstanding for me. What I really want to comment on is how grateful I am for the connections that Voces has provided. I mean, being able to meet people that we grew up with and we're here in Santa Fe and knowing where they're at now and staying connected with them. I think that what I really want to say is Voces is my platform for when I grew up. I grew up about 4 blocks, long blocks from the plaza. And I remember walking to the plaza as a little girl And I think now when I get together with Voces group, it brings back that feeling of community that I had when I was growing up. So it really is something that is very dear to my heart. And outstanding memory I have was when we were at Maria's and George Pomonis and Adelina Ortiz de Hill, I was sitting right between them and they were reminiscing about the old Santa Fe, and they were reminiscing about the Santa Fe that was Santa Fe before most of us were here. And I was like watching a ping pong match. He would talk, she would talk. It was going back and forth, and what a wonderful historical moment that was. And how they remembered Santa Fe and the old timers of Santa Fe. So the history piece is huge. It's huge for me.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll share one story, because when I first met everybody, I had come down from Denver, so 10 years ago, and brought Zoe. Remember Zoe, our first Voces mascot. So Zoe and I came down and we were at Rancho de Chimayo that first time. And that was the time when I brought my mother's ashes, because she passed away many years ago. And I finally thought, well, this is a great time. I'm going to come down, meet my new friends, and bring my mom's ashes back down where she always wanted to be, here in Pojoaque. So Zoe and I drove down the road, the old road, back road here, 402, and found our old house, which I only live a mile from it now again, and took mom's ashes. And it was kind of a windy day, and you know, Zoe was being great, but it was kind of windy, and I had trouble getting mom's ashes out of the urn, but we made it. And I threw her ashes right at the corner, our mailbox in the arroyo, and just Zoe and I had a moment, and a gust of wind came and blew mom like pretty much all over me. So I had a little bit of mom in my hair and a little bit on my sweater, but she would have loved it. She was that kind of lady. She would have just cracked up and probably said, "Oh, Catherine, what are you doing?" So then we got all that square, get in the car, just go across the road here to lunch. And I meet Stephen comes out to greet me, and Maria comes out to greet me. And I remember, and she goes, "Oh, I'm so excited that we're all here together." And I was just thrilled to be home. And she goes up right on my cheek and she goes, "You've got a little something, something on your cheek there." And I never had enough nerve to say, "Oh, that's just mom. She's." But she was so sweet. And it's just the most beautiful memory I have of 10 years ago. And the first time we all ever, had lunch at Rancho. I had to leave a little early because I always had to leave early because of Zoe. I always had to go a little early, but that's a wonderful, nice memory I have of 10 years ago.
Kathy, I don't think anyone can top that one.
I was wondering if my Tio Arturo, he grew up in what we now call the Rancho de Chimayo. That was where he grew up as a little boy. And where did he go? Oh, he's over here. Okay, so that was his home, and I never knew my grandma. She passed away before I had the chance to meet her, but my grandpa was still living in the house. And so I have memories up till about the age of 12 when we used to go visit. There was no electricity, no running water. We used to get water from the acequia and warm it up on the wood burning stove. And the wood burning stove is now where the host desk is when you walk into the restaurant. Anyhow, I don't want to keep talking, but Tio, do you have anything you want to share about? Because we did so many, we have done and we will continue to do Voces gatherings at the Rancho de Chimayo, which is your home.
I would like to say something. I remember the day you were born because I held you in my arms. Never did I realize what you have accomplished in your whole life with you and Harry. I'm I'm very grateful. I'm very lucky to have you in my life, and Harry and Zachary and Benjamin. I tell you, I'm the luckiest man alive. Thank you all for inviting us to attend today.
Yes.
There's great.
Well, I want to thank everybody for participating today. This has been one of our best Zoom gatherings of the 3 that we've had, so, and we'll do more as conditions require. But anyway, we want to close things out now with John Michael and Edie. They are going to sing their song for us. And again, thank you all for participating today.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Jim.
Good to see you, Judy and Jack.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
See everybody.
Para bailar la bamba, para bailar la bamba se necesita una poca de gracia, para mi familia, y arriba, ay arriba, por ti seré, por ti seré, por ti seré. Baila bamba, baila bamba. Baila bamba. Yo no soy marinero, soy capitán, soy capitán, soy capitán. Baila bamba, baila bamba, baila well, shake it up, baby, twist and shout, come on, do it, baby, now, baby, come on and work it on out, you know you twist so good, you know you twist so fine, come on, just get closer now, and let me know that you're mine, know you're mine.
Thanks, Voces. Thank you guys so much for having us.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
We'll get on again in the next month or so.
Bye.
Everybody stay safe. Stay safe.
Wear your masks.
Vote.
Go look at her too.
Right in.
Thanks, James.
Thank you, Jim, so much for the invitation.
Absolutely.
We had a blast.
We did too. Thank you. Bye, all.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Que viva Nuevo Mexico. Maria, so good to see you.
I know. Nice to see you too.
I can't wait to be in your beautiful home again sometime.
I still have your rosary hanging there.
Oh, that's so precious. Thank you so much.
Teal and Judy, if you see a rosary hanging in the living room, that was from John Michael.
Yeah, we see it.
Thank you guys so much.
I meant to tell the story about the controversy, but since there's so much controversy going on over the 10 years, it's gotten worse. So I figured zip it.
I think we did a pretty good job keeping it all politically correct.
Yeah.
We did.
Hey, Angela, you're still there? Angela? Oh, I see her picture.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I'm
there
still-
you are. Hey, I didn't see you before. No, I was going to point out how helpful you always are when we do our Voces luncheons. You always you
I
kick
miss
in and you roll up your sleeves, you kick in, and you know, help us collect the money.
Yeah, I was gonna tell Stephen that's how he could remember me, that I was always at the front collecting.
Yeah, you're our girl.
Are you guys doing good in California? It breaks my heart what's going on there.
The fires, yeah.
We've been safe, but we're watching though.
We're far away from the fires, but the smoke does end up over here.
Oh yeah, because it ends up here. I
Yeah,
mean, it's like, oh my God, you know?
I know.
Yeah,
It's very
God bless
sad.
you guys. Yeah.
Yep.
And Arturo, I mean, it's good to see him. He won't remember me, but Arturo, I used to date Tinker.
Arturo, Angela dated Tinker for a long time.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I
Oh,
remember you.
God.
I remember you from years and years ago. Yep.
She knows Uncle Willie.
Oh my
Yo,
goodness, yeah. You know the whole
Oh.
family.
Yeah, yes, I do. I loved Willie. I loved him. Yes. He was always very good with me. He was a great man.
That's for sure.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Good to see you, Arturo. Good to see you.
Igualmente.
This was wonderful. But Maria, I was crying in the beginning part of that video, seeing all those people that I knew, you know, just brought tears to my eyes. Yes.
Go find it on YouTube. Go to YouTube and type Voces 10-year anniversary, and you can see it again, because for some reason it ended up being really jumpy on this, and then
on this end, it wasn't though. Like what's her name said, it was pretty good. Yeah, mine was fine. And I'm doing it on an iPad, not even on a computer. So it was good.
Oh, maybe it was better than what we saw here.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely. So who do we still have on? It's fun to still see who's left. I see Kent and Diane are still there.
Yep. Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, there you are.
Hi.
Edie, that's your house, Edie? Looks like it's a music. You have a music studio?
Yeah.
Where are you?
It is now.
I have one little area in my house that's everything. It used to be, can you hear me?
Yeah.
It used to be where I worked for 30 some years at home for a law firm. And then I cleared it all out. I retired a year ago. And so now I cleared out that room. So it's mostly my exercise room and a music room. And,
nice.
But right next to it, I mean, it's just a little corner really. Yeah. But it looks official. I have lights.
It looks great. Looks like a music studio from here.
Maybe I'll turn into one.
We definitely need to rehearse.
When she says exercise studio, I mean, she's serious. She's a NIA instructor.
Yeah.
Which is, I do jazzercise, and you probably favor NIA, but jazzercise has been more convenient for me. But that's why you look so good.
Yeah, every day I get up, first thing I do is do at least an hour exercise of some kind. Online, they're all Zoom. I don't teach anymore since the Chavez Center closed, but I exercise every single day.
Oh, good.
I want to say hi to Kent and Diane.
Yeah.
Hi.
Let me see your faces.
Hi. Trying to figure this out. So.
There you are.
Right here.
There you are. Hi, I miss you guys.
Hey, how are you?
Good. And then who else is here? Did Stephen leave?
Yeah, Stephen and Jim are gone.
Okay.
Rick Martinez, are you there?
We're here.
Oh, I see your name, but I don't see your picture.
Talk to us.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah. Oh, there you are, Rick.
Oh, there he is.
Hi, Rick.
I hope you saw your photo in the video, Rick.
Oh, cute.
For those that don't know, we owe Rick Martinez a lot of thanks. He's a community, activist is what should we call you? He never wants to run for politics, but he gives the politicians, he gives city council a hard time if they're trying to do mean things in our little precious neighborhoods and stuff like that. He tries to save our old neighborhoods so that big money doesn't come in and take over. So we owe Rick a lot. Oh, we can't hear him. Wait.
No, he has to do it, I think.
Unmute.
Unmute yourself, Rick.
Yeah.
Can't hear you.
Oh, there it goes.
I'm sorry, there it is.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Did you hear me?
It's a troublemaker, you could call me.
Okay. Community troublemaker.
Yeah, and we got this new little pup just the other day at Addition, so
yeah,
it's a little doggy. So
yeah.
my life is still good. I'm happy.
That's good.
Very nice.
And I'm still keeping the city in line. Yeah.
Anything you're working on now for the?
Yeah, the Zia station, right there by the Zia station on Zia Road in St. Francis. So I'm working with that neighborhood. They want to really, they want to avoid the St. Francis Drive corridor. They want to put 4 stories all along St. Francis Drive. 4-story apartment buildings. That's all we need.
Oh, wow.
It's more 4-story apartment buildings. Yeah.
Okay.
We're on that one now. So wish me luck.
Yeah.
Well, it's good seeing everybody.
Good seeing you, Rick.
So when you get back in town, let me know. And I got tortillas ready.
I was gonna say I miss your tortillas and green chili.
Yeah.
I'm in town. I live in town.
Right. I was gonna say the same thing, Rick. I'll be by homemade tortillas. Yep, anytime.
Okay, I gotta get.
You have your hands full. Well,
Doggy wants in on the conversation.
Bueno, everybody. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Okay, bye,
It was wonderful.
Angela.
It was wonderful. Bye.
A good get together.
You can stay with